Hello and welcome to the Dethleffs showroom in Isny Allgäu in southern Germany. This is the Dethleffs 7820 rear lounged motorhome. It's integrated, as you can see from up there, and this in this condition will cost €135,831 and 858 centimeters long, 233 wide, 304 in height, ready to go, just over 4 tons, put in a 5.4 ton basis, and you've got from that a stack of a payload. Although I do notice when I'm looking at this that somebody can't do maths. It might be me, right? But that word there means payload. So you take 5,400, right? Then minus 1,242. I don't think that gives 4,010. Maybe it does here in Germany. I don't know. Maybe the rules have changed since I was at school, and it's been a long time since I did mathematics. Other than that, oh, sorry, I forgot to mention the extra wide door. But whilst you're looking at the extra, the rear lounge, I'll tell you about the extra wide door, which, believe it or not, is extra wide. I bet you didn't know that. Right, so this vehicle here, and do we need some light on here? Now that'll do what it is, I think. So, rear lounge, big kitchen, and up here we've got the bedroom, and here we've got the place you drive from. So, why have I put the seats down? Because I want to demonstrate how the bed works. But before I do that, let's have a look at one or two other features. It has got, as you can see, a flat floor all the way back. Well, here there's a little bit of that because the way the integrated part of it. So there's a slight slope here, but only ever so slight. You'd hardly notice it. There you've got some heating ducts, and then if you go all the way back, you've got the double floor. And just to make the point about the double floor, ooh, that's stiff. There's your black tank. Sorry, not your black tank, your grey tank. Keep calling it a black tank. And here we've got, it's stiff because it's new. There's the white tank. There's the freshwater tank. Okay, right. But unfortunately, there's a step up there to the back. Now let's come back all the way down here and have a look at the storage here. So when the bed is up, you've got access to your wardrobe through there, and your access like that as well. Could do with a light, although I think it's supposed to have a light because I see there's it's wired for a light. And on the other side here we have got light switch, and we've got in there, you go, another wardrobe. So, and here we've got the steps. They're the steps up into the bed. Right, maximum 120 kilos. Let's have a look at the bed coming down now. So, here, so we've got the switches here. I'll turn the 12 volt on, although actually the 12 volt's not necessary to get the bed down. And so I'll turn the switch, I'm going to press this down here now, and you can watch this bed coming down. So there's the bed down, and that's I think that's a pretty good sleeping arrangement myself. Up there you've got the skylight, let a bit of light in, or you can close it if you want. And there, I demonstrate how it, oh, it's too far for me now, I can't reach, but never mind, you can close it if you want. Yeah, I'll try and demonstrate. Oh, that's the mosquito, and on this side you've got the, oh dear, the blackout blind is there. There we go. There's the blackout blind. So you can see we've got both of them. And here window, and here another window. Now one feature here, most of these vans come with a door here in other brands. This one doesn't. it comes with a curtain. Personally, I think a curtain's better, because whatever happens, it might rattle when it's new, but once it's been on the road for 10 years, and if you're going to spend 153,000 euro or 135,000, whatever it is, on this, then it is going to start rattling after a while. You'll want it more than 10 years. So that's why I think curtains are the best. This curtain conveniently comes in front of the television. That's a really good place for the television. So it's nicely hidden back there. Of course, it does actually come out. What else do I want to show you? This maybe. There you go. Bit of storage in there. It's a wardrobe of sorts. It's a wardrobe with shelves. Shelves will come out. And of course, in here we shall find the toilet. Close that then there. There's the toilet. It's got Alde heating in here. Comes with a mirror. Skylight. And the shower. And the shower also has Alde heating. So now Dethleffs were the first to use this construction. As far as I'm aware, I think it was my friend Lothar who invented this, and he took the Dethleffs and they did it. So that's it. Now he drives on Heimer Duomobil, so Heimer started doing it in the integrated form, because this was originally over cab. Then Dethleffs started doing it like this as well, in the integrated form. Right, kitchen with a big fat fridge from Thetford, and a big fat, well, a reasonable freezer. And if you really want to put an oven in, I dare say you could put one in up there. Can't see any other place for it. And of course there's a bit of storage down there on the floor as well. What is good about the Dethleffs kitchen is you've got the really big cooking area here. You've got 3 hobs. You've got a stack there of space around, which I think is really good. Obviously you could use the table back there for doing preparation as well if you wanted to, but it's got a really good domestic look to it, in my opinion. And other good features are, well, that's closed. Let's go and open it by the use of something like that, and hopefully that will now be open. There you go. There's your bins. There's the cutlery. There's a book on how the whole thing works. This will open as well. You've got a stack really of storage there for food. I think that's quite nice. And there's another one down here as well. There you go. There's all the bits. It goes with everything. Here we've got the sink. Nice, large, domestic sink. Alright, so you can actually do your washing up properly in something like that. I'll go back up there. And you've got a bit of storage down there as well. And it's also got, there is a 12-volt plug inside, which I think is supposed to be for a television, to be quite honest. And here we've got some lights. And doesn't that now look much nicer? Actually, I didn't think it was so dark. But yeah, that makes it look a lot nicer. I deliberately didn't turn the things on as well, thinking, oh, it's not necessary. But it does give a little ambience to it. Here it's as though it's a bit of space wasted, but I looking at this, I see a really domestic setup around here. These large storage areas down there, and up here as well. It look, and with this window, I mean, I'm always on about you've got to make things practical, you know. But that I think that sideboard there looks pretty good, in my opinion. Others may think differently. And here we've got some shore power plugs, and you can put more of them in if you want. I think it comes with 5, but you can put as many as you want to. That's actually plastic, but it does look as though it's glass. You could put some glasses in there, your wine glasses or whatever. There's the television up there, and this appears to be a speaker. So, sit down here and admire the view. I'll turn this round so you can see me. So, I really like this type of layout. I know people want rear lounge layouts. I think it's part of the thing. It sort of takes you back to days when people were caravanning rather than in a motorhome. And certainly from where thinking back to my childhood, people go up to the moors and sit in the car and look at the rain. And I remember when I was at school, somebody actually his father bought an old caravan, so they'd go up on the moors and sit in the old caravan in the rain, and then they'd come back. So in this case, you can do exactly the same thing. Indeed, you can actually stay for the night because you've got somewhere to sleep. Let's turn this back around again. Another nice little feature at the back here is the storage. Now, the back, there are some more plugs, USB, and so that's a light switch. Turn that one on. And good. I think I showed this on the other side. Quite a lot of storage in there, but it could do. Look at that. It could do with the ledge. There's hardly any ledge there at all. Ledges stop things falling out. Alde heating system, and it comes there through there. Now, from my way of thinking, I'd have to say though, although this is it's a long vehicle, but what it's got at the back, it definitely needs more space in the garage. And that, to me, the garage is a bit of a problem. So you see 858 centimeters long, but the garage is very, very small. Let's go outside and have a look at it. Now it's going to be closed. Now before I go out, I'm going to show you this. If I turn this off here, I'm going to press that button there. You can see that everything just goes off. You can see, so one turn of the switch, everything goes off, and one turn back on, and it all comes back on again. Well, some of it comes back on again, not all of it comes back on again. So, there's the big door. And next to the door, there's a place for your coats and things. I mean, that's quite nice, I think. And umbrellas, which is becoming increasingly popular in motorhomes. Now, this is the larger size door. I think it's 63 centimeters wide, might be 67. Can't remember. And I think also a window in the door is great as well, in my opinion. Let's come out. So, the problem here is this garage. Now I haven't got the key and I think it's locked. It is, but you can see you're not going to get much in there, and that's because of the outer, the inner layout of the vehicle. And let's see how much around the side we can get, if at all, that is. You see, same on this side. It's on a tag axle as well, and I know there are people who think tag axles are really great and others who don't want them at all. And right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now show you an alternative vehicle. This one here is actually smaller. It's a meter less. This one here though, it costs more money. The reason for this is because it's got all the extras. Above all, the electrical pack, which costs a fortune. So it's 145,000, but there you got 748 centimeters in length and 304 in height again. So where has the extra meter been lost? Well, that looks very similar. Not quite the same, but very, very similar. That looks the same, and up front it looks the same. So this is what it looks like with the bed up, and you've got this view, but the rest of it is just the same. You've got the same storage, the stairs, you've got the wardrobe, and the same shower as well, but a meter less. Now if we took the extras out, well, even so, it doesn't make much of a difference on the price. The price stays largely the same. So, okay, it doesn't have the sideboard that the other one had. That's another place where the meter has gone. So, and this looks, I would say, it's less like your home, just a little bit less, not a lot less, a little bit less, and looks more like a motorhome. So, I'll show you what else is here actually, seeing as I'm here. So this is the showrooms through there, but they've got so many vehicles here they probably couldn't get them all in anyway. And today, this globe car, I don't even see that through there. It's being filmed, or it's being photographed. So that's why the photographers got their stuff set up. And this showroom was quite small, so you could never get all these vans in there. So here we have the Esprit GT, and there's a lot of caravans as well, which don't actually concern my channel, so you won't find any of them. But before I leave, I want to make sure all of these vans have been videoed, and obviously I don't do them in any particular order, so this video could go up before some of the other ones. That gives you an idea. Now, on the other side of the facility, we've got here the Mac Rent, which sounds like something McDonald's came up with. An awful name in my opinion, but and there you can get Dethleffs vehicles. Others within the Heimer group, you can get the Sunlights, I think they have Carrado as well. So there is there's a bit of a choice. This one here is called the Just 90, so it was brought out for the 90th anniversary, so it was 2021 was the 90th anniversary. I think it was 2021. Anyway, I think Mr. Dethleffs started off, he was a ski salesperson, and he came up with a caravan. He built a caravan so he could go on selling skis without having to go to hotels and things. So he was driving around, presumably in his car, doing that. Obviously caravans existed before. There's horse-drawn caravans. Gypsies had them a long time ago. So it's an old thing. Now the first caravan that I know of that was built, there's one was some British lord built one in around 1923, something like that. He was a pilot during the First World War, and then he built himself a caravan. It is argued, however, that there is yet another person who built a caravan even earlier than that. I had sort of a discussion online with somebody a few years ago. Anyway, that British Lord's caravan, you can see I've got a video of it, and also I've got a video of Mr. Dethleffs' first van as well, which are in the Erwin Humer Museum in Bad Waldsee, which isn't so far from here. So anyway, so I hope you found that of interest, and thanks very much for watching, and all the best from Isny and Allgäu in southern Germany.